How's everyone doing? All that good stuff. It's kind of a random one, really. I was gonna do one last night, and then I thought, I'm not drinking at the moment until tomorrow, of course. Um, and then I was like, I was just kind of bored. So I thought, I'll just say hello, kind of say what we've been up to, and all that sort of stuff, really. So yeah. So cheers for joining. Appreciate it. So I'm not drinking nothing, as I said, but I am on milk. Yes, it's a regular thing of mine when I'm not drinking beer. And I've got a couple of Twixes. Not one finger, two fingers. Can't beat two fingers. So, yeah, apparently. So I've been told. Anyway, so yeah, it's been pretty hectic last couple of weeks or so. Well, a bit more than that, really. Um, so yeah, I've got a few people in the comments. Hi, Thomas, mate. How you doing? Goldrake, how you doing, sir? Hope you're keeping well. And they're saying hello to each other, which is good. Um, yeah, just it's been pretty busy. Been generally based in London, um, and then going off different places and stuff from there. Really. Um, so earlier on in the month, went to Hop City, which was really amazing. The weather was a bit iffy here and there, but generally pretty good. Um, your chocolate oat milk. Okay, yeah. It's just I haven't had a beer since Sunday evening, so it was only 4 days, I know, but then 4 days between festivals is very much needed. That's for sure. You drank 15 pints last night. I couldn't do that anymore. I used to. I used to a lot. Like 20 years ago, I used to blue. Oh, blue. Green, you may as well just not bother. Always blue. Yeah, blue. Nah. Settles the old tum down and all that stuff. I had a curry earlier, so that's helping a little bit. So yeah, I can't remember the last live thing I done. I'm just trying to. I'm just trying to remember when it was. I know it was with Jake. I can't remember what day it was though. What day was that? That was the first. That was the 1st of August. I haven't done nothing live, anything. I haven't done no reviews. All these festivals I've been to and that. Not done no reviews. Not done any kind of um, live things or as such, really. It's going to change this weekend, for sure, because I'm with Mr. Raggy tomorrow for 2 or 3 days. So he's very much into doing live reviews and stuff. So I was like, okay, so that's kind of one of the reasons I didn't do anything up until going into this weekend, because I didn't want to do it every single kind of festival and stuff. I don't want to enjoy festivals and stuff and not think about, I've got to review this, got to. You haven't. You just got to have a good time, and that's what I've kind of been doing. 15 pints, man. Jeez. Yeah, I used to do that. I used to be on the Belgian beers towards the end. Not Impy Stouts, it was all Belgian beers. Used to be on it, like especially Sundays. Sundays used to be the worst. We used to drink as soon as the pubs open, watch like 2 or 3 football games, then go to a karaoke, go to another karaoke. Not that I did. Go for hit the dance floor and that, which again I did, but I didn't. That was on Sundays, and then from there, most of the pubs used to shut at about 11 o'clock, 10 o'clock, 10:30, whatever. Back in normal times, that was a long time ago as well. Normal times, so that's 20 years ago. And then from there used to be a Belgian bar down on the seafront, which used to open until about 3 in the morning, and we used to do that, which is where I got the love for Belgian beers and stuff like that. And that kind of set me on my way, really, and then slowly eased off the lagers. I couldn't drink 15 pints of lager. I was throwing up everywhere. Too much gas for me. I talk enough of it. Milk always the best after a... Yeah, I drink a lot of milk anyway, so yeah, that's it. And that's it, because I get a bit of acid reflux, so that I'd rather than take anything, I'd rather just drink milk, and that's it, really. Your mate's moving to the USA, so we'll meet up for a leaving session sort of thing, so that could be good. It's going to be a little bit crazy. Whereabouts is he moving to in the States? Get him to send you some beers. That's what I'd do. If he's into beers, like proper beers. So yeah, it's just a little random pop-up, what I've been doing. As I say, I went to Leeds, can't remember when that was, the 6th. Which was really good, but the weather was a bit here and there. The festival as itself, it turned out all right, actually. They've done a really good job. There's me kind of slating them a little bit because it was outside and the weather looked really ropey. But there was enough cover and stuff, which was good. Texas, right. Oh, you were on the Isles last night. Texas, yeah, some interesting breweries down that way. I'm trying to... can't remember where or who. One of my American friends lives in just north of Houston. You might have seen him in the chats before. Drunken One, that's his name. It's like literally drunk and then in one, or one word. It's more of a homesteader than anything else, but he does like his beers and stuff. He recently went up to Boston. They had a bit of YouTubers get together up there about a month and a half ago, something like that. Really nice dude. Known him for 4 or 5 years now, probably more than that. Yeah, about 5 years, I reckon. He's a good dude. So yeah, back to Leeds. Yeah, it was all really good. I got there quite early. And it was raining, so I went to North Bar. Not North Bar, the North Brewing Tap Room in Leeds, which is about a mile and a half from the actual place at Northern Monk's actual brewery site, not the refectory this time, at the actual brewery site, which is a bit further down the way from where the refectory is. So that was good. Done 2 sessions. Done a Friday afternoon, which a very good friend of mine, Al, over in Ireland, gave me his ticket. Didn't want no money for it, so thank you, sir. This was before they had more tickets come on sale. At the time he gave me it, everything was sold out. So I owe him some beers when I see him next, probably be next year at this rate. It actually comes across before. And then Saturday afternoon as well, where I met up with Rob, Mr. Hopzine. It was really good. No, I was with Rob. That's right. I was with Rob on the Friday. That's right. Him and his partner. Done that. Done a few other places. And then I met with Rob after the session at Northern Monk Refectory. We had a few bits and bats. Had a little wander around Leeds. Done some good venues that I've wanted to do for a while. And sorry, Twix. Can't do many lagers after 3. I cannot stomach them. The gas kills me. Well, Drake, so I can't. I like a nice pilsner now and again, but all right. Your cousin lives there as well. Okay, that's cool. So you're going to go out and visit him at some point then, I would have thought. Oh, chocolate and milk. Yeah. So yeah, Leeds is really cracking place though. The only thing that was really poor was the hotel. What a shit show that was. I stayed in the Ibis hotel. Where was it? I don't remember. Not going back there. It's near the bus station. Really poor. Don't go there. I can't remember what road it's. Crown Road, is it? Something like that. Awful. Proper awful. No bedding because the caterers didn't turn up. And then there was a miscommunication on the Saturday night, and he got thrown out. And then once realised what I said and stuff, they were like, "Oh, you know," the security guard got offended by something I said. And he took it completely the wrong way. And then the security guard ended up coming up to the room with loads of bedding and a coffee, and it was just crazy. And stuff like that. It's just nuts. It was really funny. In the end, I thought I was going to be sleeping on the streets. So that was a bit of a dodgy one there for a minute. So that was quite good. So yeah, then come back to London. For a little while, I'll pop back here to pick up my daughter's passport for a day. Literally come down, got the passport, went back up to London, and all that. Oh, that was another thing as well. I don't know when did I do that? That was I can't remember when it was now. That was before Hop City on the 3rd. Oh, went into Victoria passport kind of office to try and sort out daughter's passport. It took me 3 weeks to get an appointment, and then it's a 1 week fast track because it's quite important because she's gone away now. Got all out there, done everything, got through, and then I got to the point. Paperwork and me, I was shocking at school. Nothing's changed. I needed a professional, to actually sign the actual form and stuff. And I didn't sort it out. That's gonna happen. So I literally, the morning I had this. I mean, get this. This was about, by the time I got to the office, and it was about 10:30. And the lady behind the thing said, "Look, you've got an hour and a half. Come back in an hour and a half with someone, a professional, to fill all this out." Like, okay, do that. I've got So I was scrambling. I'm like, what? So I got in contact with my sister-in-law. I said, "Look, this needs to happen. I need someone to sort it out," which I know anyway. But you got to do it now. I'm on my way. It's like bus, 20-minute bus journey, 25-minute bus journey, and then I was waiting outside. No one for about 20 minutes. It's ticking on to like 25 past 11. I've got 35 minutes to get this filled out, or the person I know to fill it out, and then get back on a bus all the way up to the passport office in Victoria. Stressful is not the word, because it was really important that she got the passport for reasons. Anyway, they all turned up, blah, blah, blah. Great. Then I had to get it. Literally, now it's like about 20 to 12. I had to get an Uber. Got there, got all the way up to. She gave me a pass to come through, show the security card. I went straight up. There was someone at her desk. Fortunately, she was still there. It's literally 2 minutes to 12. Got it in, sorted out, stamped, blah, blah, blah. Right, thanks. It was horrific. Nerve-wracking, horrific. and then I got back to where I was staying in a flat, and I crashed out. I had about 2 or 3 hours sleep. It was just too much. Anyway, that's a long story. Anyway, my daughter's now in Madeira, so she's visiting a grandfather who's not very well at all. Needs to see her, kind of deal. So she went out on Tuesday, just gone. She comes back on the 1st. So yeah, so that was before Hop City, and then last weekend, just gone, we went to the London Craft Beer Festival, which was pretty amazing. Me, Harry, and Peter, and Rasco as well. Although Rasco is doing a lot of his own kind of, from Rasco and Disco, doing a lot of his own stuff, which is cool. And then met up with some friends, local friends, and stuff like that who were up there. 1 or 2 Instagrammers that recognised me and stuff. That was really nice. Done all 4 sessions, which was crazy, really. I've done less beers in 4 sessions than 2 years ago when I went in 2 sessions. I drank more in 2 sessions than I did in 4 sessions. I think it's just accumulation of like every weekend for the last 3 weekends going into that one, doing beer festivals and stuff. I think it's just topping up all the time, catching up with you. Got a few more comments here. How many? I don't really do pints in a sesh. I do like, I don't know what we call it in the States, but over here it's thirds and sometimes 2 thirds, but at the festival it's just thirds. It wasn't even thirds. I think it was 100 ml. Which is fine because you pay an all-in ticket. You've got all these breweries. I can't remember how many breweries there were at the whole thing, but there was something like 65, 70 breweries, something like that. And then there was a few bars that had like American stuff on. And then there was an actual American Brewers Association actually had a bar with loads of cans and bottles and some of the rare stuff. I hit when I was in Manchester at the same We Are Beer Festival group, and me and Adam hit that bar quite hard on the Saturday afternoon. Then because they weren't there on the Friday in Manchester, but they were for every session in London. So it was like first session straight to that bar because everything would sell out. Sure enough, pretty much by the end of the probably the first 2 the first session everything was there. The second session 1 or 2 things were just getting low, and then the 3rd and 4th session everything was just like dropping like flies. So yeah. Hi John, how you doing, mate? Cheers for chiming in. Yeah, so pints, it's not really pints. I don't know. I mean, it all adds up to pints, doesn't it? But I don't actually know, to be fair. 4 p.m. Yeah, well, as long as I was going to say as long as you're all right. Obviously, you're not if your life's a mess. Hope you're okay. So, but yeah, there's a few. We had lots of food. I didn't get major. I think I was worse on the Thursday because we met up all on the Thursday, the eve before the festival, and we done McKellar Bar, Shoreditch, Goose Island Bar, Shoreditch. I think that was it. Did we go anywhere else? I can't remember where else we went. I think that was just them 2. Then we went back to the hotel. I felt quite rough on the Friday morning. I done a beer review in the thing, which I've already posted on that's before they turned up, because I got there before them. Because it was pointless me from where I was in Battersea going all the way to Paddington, then all the way back again to Shadwell. So I just went straight to Shadwell. It's just easier. How you doing, Disco? Hope you're keeping well, mate. Right. Well, just take your time with it. Don't. unless there is, unless you need to do it quick, then just do it one bit at a time. I'm no expert on life anyway, so me spouting out stuff. So yeah, I done a beer review in the hotel room before they turned up, which I posted, which I should have done like 2 weeks before. But I just beered out. And oh, Thomas is saying hi. Yeah, just trying to think what I was going to say. Trying to keep on the comments and then just trying to rack my brains for hot air. Yeah, so I've actually felt quite rough on the Friday morning going into the festival. We was having like double IPAs, a couple of barley wines here and there, and bits and bats. It's like, yeah. But then I drank more, obviously, on the 2 sessions, and felt much better on the Saturday. It's the way it kind of works. So yeah, the festival was really good. There was a really good burger place on the quayside by the 2 boats called Bleaky Burgers, and they were amazing. Legit, the best burgers I've ever had. And then I had a donut. It's like like a ring donut. Well, it wasn't a ring donut, but like a donut, jam donut, but no jam, just cut in half. And then they filled it so it's sweet, and then you get the savoury of pulled pork in it. It's the most nuts thing you've ever had. It wasn't worth the money. It was £8 for a thing about sort of giving you a love heart, about that big. It was nice, but it's not £8 nice. It's one of them deals. What want a deal, really? But you do these things, you try. Yeah, they're banging on about them, but they were good because I had their fries. They do like they do loaded fries because they were at Brew London. I only had the fries because I had like a steak and chips about half an hour before. I had some more fries in the interval between the trade session and the evening session on the Friday. I was with Rasco then as well. I only had the fries, but they were fantastic. I thought if the chips are this good, the burgers have got to be good. So I was like, when I told the lads that, I said, let's try a burger because the chips were awesome and the burger was like another level good. Here he is himself. How you doing, Rasco, mate? Become the laziest person since April. Jesus, April. I've been the laziest person for. I say lazy, but do you know what I mean? I've been pretty fucking lazy since October, but then yeah, stuff's happened. But yeah, lockdowns and stuff. It just gets you in that rut, into that. That's not helped a lot of people. Oh, you don't? All right. Wow. If you miss it, then do it. Did I miss any comments earlier? No. But I need to 2 seconds. That one. That's it. So yeah, that was a pretty amazing festival, I have to say. I know Rasco done his recent Budvar How to Pour Czech Lager, which go and check that out. That's on YouTube now over at Rasco and Disco's channel, so go and do check that out. I was there watching as they were kind of recording and stuff, which was pretty cool. An Indian mixed grill yesterday at the pub. So what happened then? Did you have to leave early, or what's the deal there? Oh, yeah. So yeah, that was really good. We was in there for quite a long time actually, sort of a good half hour after the session finished or so, when the noise calmed down, there was no music, blah blah blah. So where's this Rasco? But it was the Saturday afternoon was the busiest of the 4 sessions. It was absolutely crazy. The queue. We joined the queue. It took us about 15 to 20 minutes to find the end of the queue. It's a good mile and a half along the quayside to find the end of the queue. But it was about the same coming back. So it was about half an hour it took us to queue to get in. The session started at 11:30. Was it 11:30? I can't remember now. And we got in there just after 12, which was fine. You know, it was absolutely fine. But that was the busiest, and it was quite warm. And then the Saturday evening wasn't as busy, which was really nice. Didn't see Craig Charles play in the afternoon. It was a smaller kind of where the DJ setup was. It was really much smaller than Manchester was, so it was a bit too for me. Like, nah, you could still hear bits and bats, but yeah, he's pretty good. I ordered a vegetarian food and not ate meats for a few months. Okay, new one then. It's made you pretty underweight. 9 stone. What? Bloody hell. Get on the meat, son. What's protein? I don't know. I don't know. Don't ask me about flipping diets. Jesus. Gonna have a beer and food festival on Sunday. Okay. Where's that? Not in Nottingham, are you? I know there's a food festival in Nottingham on Sunday. That's nowhere. Where? Because I'm going to Nottingham tomorrow. So, anyway, last Sunday, we hit some bars. Bermondsey. We went to Colonel, which is really good. Colonel Tap Room. Arched 7, done that. Had 5 or 6 beers in there. Oh, a little one, okay. Okay, that's good. Well, hopefully the weather's all right. It's looking a bit fucking ropey. I think tomorrow's all right, and then it's like, West Brom. Of course you are West Brom, aren't you? Yeah. Well, hopefully they got some shelters and stuff. Is it indoors? Hopefully it's indoors because the weather's looking a bit meh. There's a food festival or a food market festival thing. I think Raggy was going on about it on Sunday. So I'm quite interested in trying a few local sort of things. Stilton, stuff like that. Stilton and minted mushy peas, which is like I've never had minted mushy peas, but minted mushy peas. It's like they have that on its own rather than with like fish and chips and stuff. So I'll give that a try. It may be cancelled. Oh, right. Yeah, Saturday's looking the worst day for rain in the Midlands. My area, Nottingham, which I'm not too fussed about because the outside bit's going to be tomorrow afternoon or evening, and it's not going to rain until like the early hours of Saturday, so that's fine. And then I'm just going to hit some tap rooms, stuff like that. I think Saturday Raggy wants to do a load of reviews in his beer shed and stuff like that, so that'd be good. And yeah, it's gonna be great, but it's gonna be strange, isn't it? Going to his like little man cave and stuff. It's like, but that's gonna be good. They got some German and Belgian beer stalls. Okay. Oh, that's good. get on the German stuff. It's getting into that time of year now. Just, you know, I mean, I don't need any beer, but I'm looking at might make a little order of I'm not going to do all the what do you call it this year? The Oktoberfest. I'm not going to do them all this year. I might get one. I've not had the Augustina Oktoberfest yet. Yeah, it's not looking good, Goldrake. It's not looking good. If it's outside, then yeah. You never know. I mean, they're not sure whether the rain's going to be. It's like they're not entirely sure yet. But yeah, it's going to be an interesting weekend anyway. So I'll come back home on Monday. So I go up tomorrow morning, leave my hometown at about 10 o'clock. I've got an hour between trains because I don't want to. I mean, I could go 11 o'clock. But I don't want to be rushing around. So I'm going to give myself 3/4 of an hour at King's Cross tomorrow between trains, and then go from King's Cross to Grantham, and then from Grantham to Nottingham. So it's all right. Oktoberfest in Wolverhampton too. All right, definitely German Christmas market in Brum. I've heard about that market. Yeah, I've heard about that. It's quite a famous market, that one. Never been up there, of course, but that time of year, not Christmas, near Christmas time. But I've been to Birmingham a couple of times on the beer with Mr. Meadows, and it was me, Harry, and Dean. When was that? Was it 2017? 2016, it could have been. That's the first time I met him and Dino. And then a couple of years ago, we all got together. That's from we done Brum, and then we had a day out to Cheltenham to Daya. It's 2019. That was early 2019. That's the last time a lot of us got together. So it's on a school trip to Brum, German market, and had a few pints there with my mates. The teachers didn't suspect anything. But you got served though. You're 14 years old. See, times changed now. They can get flipping done now. That's the thing. People never used to care. I remember when I was a lad, fucking hell. It helped when I was tall, but they knew I was underage. Even at 17, they knew. But then I was about 6 foot tall. 6 foot tall at 17, so it kind of helps. So yeah. So went to the beer mile, Colonel. Then we went to Brewing by Numbers for one beer. And then we got the train. And we got the tube back to King's Cross. Went to Beer and Burgers, King's Cross, which was good. Had a beer, something to eat there. And then we got a bus from there to Kentish Town, to the Southampton Arms, which is a kind of one of the best kind of trad, old school stroke craft beers, I'd say, in London. They've got a mixture of both. But it's got the old atmosphere with it as well, with craft beer as well. It's pretty good. And that was pretty much it. When we went back to the hotel room, they wanted to have a few more beers. I'm like, actually, I'm going to leave. It had been last night. I would have had my daughter for a couple of weeks. So I actually left the hotel a night early to go and be with my little one. Which took about 45 minutes across London. Not too bad. Tube and bus and blah, blah, blah. So yeah, that was good. And then spent the night with the little one, most of the next day with the little one, and then I come home on Monday. Tea time, early evening, come back here, and then they flew out very early on Tuesday morning. So, and that's it. Pretty much it. That's what I'm looking for. Where you been? Hate Norton 360. He keeps trying to do a. Oh, it's inactive. While you're not doing nothing, we're going to scan your computer. No, you're not. I'm here. How do you feel? Germans on the bar too. Oh, okay. You even stole a glass as well. He was pretty off your head at the time, back to school for PE. What? You went back to school the same day? Jesus. Yeah, we are. That's fun. So, yeah. So I've been chilling out, recuperating, sleeping well. Just about got myself together now. And then I'm doing another bloody 3 days in Nottingham. So, and then I will be chilling out next week. It's going to be, might do a live next weekend, but we'll see. See how the feeling is. Best PE lesson, yeah, right. Oh, no. No. Some people do it. Some people have a beer, like having a marathon. Did you guys a beer, mate? Like London Marathon and stuff or whatever. Fuck that. Drinking beer, running a marathon. Nah. Or any physical kind of stuff like that, PE, whatever. Drinking beer just before. I'm not as fit as I used to be, although I'm gonna start cycling again soon. Once all this is, I mean, lots of these festivals I've been to, I would never do it normally. I felt pretty guilty doing them all anyway. The trouble is, there was a few that I'd already kind of signed up for last year, and then stuff in the world has happened, and everything got pushed back, but it's all been concentrated as well. Within like 4 or 5 weeks, everything's like bang, bang, bang. Every weekend there's something going on. And it's just the way it worked out. I can do this every bloody. Some people do this every festival. It's like, no, I'll pick and choose in the future. It's just too much. It's too much, really. For me, anyway, it's too much. But I'd arranged to meet with Raggy since I don't know when, very early in the year, and we were like, we'll see if it happens, it happens, and if it don't, it don't, and then it's like it's going to happen. So that's been sorted for a while. But a few of the others are just like, oh, here's what it is. Spur of the moment was Hop City. Craft Beer Festival was always going to happen. But everything just got pushed back and back. Dates changed. They put like the steps back, and it's just the way it's worked out. Did it really? Oh. No shit. So yeah, that's pretty much it. There's not much. I'm actually out of reviews now. I did one review, the Impy Stout, the recent one. I'd done that when I came back for a couple of days, whenever that was. It's dated. But apart from that, I don't think I've got any other reviews. I've got plenty of beer down the stairs, but I'm not drinking now. No way. So I'm going to be doing loads of like little reviews at the festival that I might put out some over the weekend. and stuff like that. And I might do a vlog. I always say this, I'm going to do this, and then I don't do it. But we'll see. I'll see how it goes, see how I feel. But yeah, we'll do lots of little reviews, snippets of the festival, with Raggy or on my own, whatever. And then some pubs. Might do some reviews in his shed. I know he's got a few bits and bats he wants to. He's got like 4 beers he wants to review, which is great. And yeah, just so there will be more content soon, but it's all going to be focused around this weekend, probably going into next week and beyond for a little while. Actual reviews, when I come to do them here, yeah, it's probably going to be end of next week before I touch a beer again. So that's pretty much it. Just wanted to touch base kind of thing, kind of deal, and that's pretty much it really. So short and sweet. What are we going? 40 odd minutes. So yeah, I don't know if anyone's around actually. Let's have a look. Huh. Okay. Raggy messaging me. If you want to, that was bloody 40 minutes ago. Sorry. Two seconds. Might be getting a guest. See if this laptop wants to work today. I don't know why I didn't see that. Oh, 2 seconds. Put some money in the meter for this laptop. It's getting old. It's probably the next big thing I'm going to buy. It needs to be done. Oh, come on, please load. Fucking hell. 2 seconds. Bear with me. Technology and me. Not the best combination in the world. Oh, come on. Blimey. It's far, far too slow. I don't know if he's going to see this. Oh well. If he does, he does. If you don't, you don't. Well, that's it. Yeah, I saw that earlier, Christopher. Cheers for joining as well. I did see that. Yeah, on the 30th, I believe they're bottling it of August. So I would imagine the first week of September it'll be knocking about. I don't know how many numbers of bottles they're actually bottling, but I guess they've rebrewed the thing, I would assume, just to see how it goes for the first lot. And then obviously it sold well, so they're like, yeah, we'll do it again. We'll bottle it. Great. Really pleased for him. It's really good. He goes, oh, it's for everyone. Said, no, Raggy, it's for you, son. You deserve it. It's good. Yeah, definitely. The past week, I've been heavy on the drink. The last month I've been pretty. The weekends have been a blur. Well, not a blur, but they've been boozy. Bottle of rum. I don't do that sort of stuff. Oh, Jesus Christ, man. Well, yeah. If it's made you, yeah, you're going through stuff, mate. So I'm not gonna. You find a way. I guess that's everyone's different. You find your own way, and that's what. If it helps you, then that's good. That's a lot of booze. It is a lot of booze, Christopher, isn't it, mate? Yeah, I'm well chuffed for him, Chris. It's just like talking about different things there. So that's a lot of booze for Goldrake for sure. But Raggy, yeah, I'm really pleased for him. He deserves it. Yeah, cut down, man. If you know it, then you don't need anyone else to tell you. I don't like preaching. Oh, you shouldn't be doing that. It's up to but you know, so that's done. Smart around the screen start no longer has the proper effects though, just cutting down a lot. Yeah, well, fair enough, man. Do what you've got to do, and you're aware of it, so that's the main thing. Once you're aware of it, and you're doing something about it, then all the advice in the world is. It's still handy to have support and stuff, but yeah, the biggest support is supporting yourself, I'd say. But yeah, I don't think Peter's seen this. So yeah. So yeah, gonna cut this now. Thanks for everyone who's joined, and sorry about the lack of content over the last month. It's just, yeah, I did put a video out about it's going to be a bit patchy, but there's going to be a bit more content coming up over the weekend. Probably some live stuff, probably pre-recorded that will come out next week for this weekend, and then have a little bit of a break, and then I'll probably do some reviews next weekend at some point. I've got some really nice beers to review that I've accumulated while I've been here and while I've not been here. I've got two Beer 52 boxes that are one looks really interesting, and other bits and bats like that. So we're going here. Yeah, and this is going to be my last little trip going somewhere for, yeah. I've been debating going to Birmingham in mid-September, but I need a break. I mean, I've got Cask Fest coming up with Jake. Mind you, it's in Broadstairs. I'm not going anywhere for that. It's literally 2 miles up the road. So that'd be a good. But that's not really going. It's local, so that's going to be good. Cheers, Disco, mate, for that. Yeah. Is that Jimmy Guitarist back on it the weekend? Yeah, back on it the weekend. Yeah, absolutely nice. Cheers for chiming in on the old guitarist. Cool. Yeah, well, yeah. Well, if you do, have a good time, and have something decent to eat as well. Um, yeah, I'm just about to. Oh, Chris is live, is he? Yeah, yeah. Fair dues. I'm just about to knock this one on the head, kind of deal. Not even drinking, so on the milk, which I don't mind. Um, yeah, planning a proper diet routine now too. Going back to college September as I've missed around too much the past year. Oh, okay, that'd be cool. Craft beer pause, Brandon. Long time. How are you? How are you, mate? I miss your live streams and stuff. I know why, but I do miss them. I hope you and the family are all right. See more of you on Instagram now these days, doing the old photos and stuff than anything else. Hope you're keeping well, brother. I saw bits and bats of the weekend you had up in Boston, like 6 weeks ago, whenever it was. Drunken ones, shocking vlogs. Um, that gave me an idea of what's going on. Cool. Thanks for chiming in and stuff. Yeah, I hope you're keeping well, man. It's been a long time. Maybe if you do a live, just ping us a message, or if you're doing one, just and then delete it after because I get it. But yeah, it'd be good to have a catch up at some point, Brandon, mate. So cool. Yeah, you know. The thing is, I know some people they'll have break off the meat. They'll have some more meat again after a while, and then they don't feel well. Yeah, yeah, it'll probably be a pop up. I'll be like, I wake up the next morning, Brandon. I'm like, they were alive, or it's gone already. Yeah, some people they have a period of time off the meat, and they have something to eat in a burger or whatever again, and they're like not well. The body's like, I've heard that before. So you never know. Anyway, so I'm gonna. It's only like a 50 odd minute thing, just to have a catch up because I've not been doing much lately. So just to say hello. Bit more content coming soon. But yeah, appreciate it as always. Yeah, every meal. Yeah, yeah. Well, yes, mate. You take care. If you do go to this food thing, have a nice Sunday. I'm gonna have a few beers with Mr. Raggy over the weekend, start tomorrow. So that's going to be really interesting. Looking forward to it. Anyway, thanks for watching. Then you'll take care, keep safe, and maybe a stream the end of next week sometime. We'll see how I am. Cheers.